Fantasy World Chat Show, which is a part of 100 Days Reading Campaign. Today's activity is Character Check, and we have two special guests coming over. It's none other than Beauty and the Beast. Everyone is here to welcome Beauty and the Beast, including the media persons, and let us have a great round of applause for Beauty and the Beast. Let us welcome Beauty first.
Hello.
Questions for you, and let's go. The first one is, what do you feel about the Beast? Do you think he was really kind to you?
Well, I think the Beast was really a kind person. He may have looked ugly to me at first, and I didn't think about how soft he really was. Let me read from his library and treated me so nicely, gave me a good room with good sheets and amazing dresses. I feel quite happy living with the Beast. He was the most kindest person ever, and he made me feel like a real princess.
How did your sisters treat you at home? Did they treat you meanly because you were different?
My sisters were very rude with me. They treated me very badly. They would make me do a lot of their work and would just play around with me. And they would be so rude. And when father came, they would just act like they are the only ones living. They didn't care about me. They had no feelings for me. All my emotions were just tucked into a room and were never taken out.
Okay, let's go with the next one. Why did you choose a simple rose when you asked your dad? Because you could choose a lot of luxurious items.
For me, money doesn't bring happiness, but love brings a lot of happiness into my heart. If my father took his time to pluck a flower, a beautiful rose from the garden, it would just make me so happy. My heart would just melt into his love. But buying all the beautiful dresses and shoes, they just made me so sad. They didn't really bring me any happiness because they may have been worth a lot of money, but they aren't worth my happiness.
Next questions, let's go on with Kartika. So, Miss Beauty, when your father was ill, why did you go? Because you could have all that luxury within the castle. You had the beast had tried to warn you. He had tried to warn you about the dangers about going, but you still focused on going to your father, even though you would leave all the luxuries of the castle behind.
For me, luxury isn't a big matter. You may live in a small, rusty, and old cottage, or live in a beautiful, luxurious palace. For me, the small, rusty cottage has more memories than the big, luxurious castle. For me, my father, my family, my sisters are the ones I really care about. After losing my mother, I spent all of my happiness with my father. So the beast was really kind to me. Although he did warn me about going back and coming in 7 days, and that his life would be in danger if I don't come back, yet I went because I wanted to take care of my father. I knew my sisters weren't the best people, weren't the best host to treat my father nicely. So I had to take my steps. So I did go meet my father for his happiness. Because for me, my life is my family.
Excuse me, dears. Then we can move to our beast. After some time, we can call our beauty. Okay. Beast, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
No. Yes.
Hi, I am Beast. I once had
in all. But I got a curse from a wizard that I will be weak. If I want to be back to princess, I I want a girl that loves me.
Okay, good.
Hello, Mr. Beast, and warm welcome to our show. You have your first question. Why did you treat Beauty so kindly?
Because I liked her, so I think that she loves me. That's why.
Okay. Here's the next question. Why did you tell the merchant to take Beauty home, to take Beauty to your castle?
Because I liked her and I seen her in my mirror glass that she's so kind and so like beautiful. That's why I felt the merchant to bring Beauty to my castle.
Okay. Any other questions?
Media
How did you
person.
turn to a princess?
Can you repeat once?
How did you turn to a prince?
Because he loved me, then the curse got turned into princess back.
Now, a question from me. Why did you treat the merchant so kindly and respectfully when he came into the garden, but you were angered when he plucked the rose?
Because he was poor and he entered my castle and he gave all the respect. But then when he plucked my rose, because that's my lifespan, if the petals of the rose goes down, then I will be dying as it is. Before that, I want to be a princess. That's it.
Any more questions? Can I?
Media person, please. Yes. Okay, good.
The Beast, when Beauty said she don't love you, so what was your feeling and how did you react on her?
I think that I was very sad that I will be beast always, and I think I want to help her more. That's why.
Ma'am?
Yes. Next question.
Mr.
Okay.
Beast, why did you give Miss Beauty a magical mirror when she could have just went home?
Because you can see that what's happening in my castle and what's happening to her father. That's why.
How did you become a beast?
Because I got a curse from a wizard that I will be beast. That's why.
Okay. Then, any more question from media persons?
Yes, ma'am. One more, ma'am. After that. Mr. Beast, in the castle, it seemed that there was no one left. Was it only you and Beauty, or were there other people in the castle as well?
I had some people, but they become to a candle for that's become them and they can't move from there. That's it.
Thank you, Mr. Beast.
Okay, then we can.
Any more?
Hmm.
Now, let us end this amazing and mesmerizing magical chat by the words of Beauty. Don't judge a book by its cover. We can learn from their story that it is not the thing on the outside, but on the inside. So, with this positive thought, it's us, Class 6B, Fantasy World, signing out. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, dears.